Linda Bodo is taking us outside and teaching us how to make these wonderful hanging baskets.
I like to call this project a work of heart because it's gallery appeal for sure, but it's handmade and it's from the heart, so a work of heart. And you know what? You can make this for under 10.
Ooh,
and
that's
here's
the best.
how. You're going to start with some very simple materials. Now this is called stucco mesh. You can get it at any hardware store. The only thing that I ask you to look for is a 1/2 inch grid, meaning that the squares are 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. The next thing you're going to use are some ordinary coat hangers, 3 per basket. You're going to use sphagnum moss.
Okay.
The other thing you're going to need is a little bit of green food coloring. So what I do is I soak this in a mixture of water and green food coloring, and then we get this pretty green shade happening in our baskets. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with a piece of paper that's 24 inches by 24 inches square. The distance between the nail and the pencil is 24 inches because that's how big our cone's going to be. So all you need to do on your square is put the nail on one corner, and then you're going to take your pencil and you're just going to draw this rounded edge up here. That's all you need to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this pattern onto our stucco mesh and cut it out. What I did is I pre-cut it out for you, and the other thing you want to do is notch out the very corner. So that 90-degree corner that you have, take this out, because when you roll it together and make a cone, you're going to have way too much material at the bottom. The next step that you're going to do to get rid of this nasty, horrible little edge is take your needle nose pliers and just grab the little bits that are have strayed away from the grid system, fold it back. We're going to throw this thing on a concrete floor, and with our hammer, we're going to hammer them down so it's nice and flat and absolutely perfect. Okay, so what you're doing now is you're gently rolling it together, back and forth, back and forth. This stuff has a great memory, so once you get it sort of staying in place, it won't go back on you.
Okay.
And what we're going to do, once you've got that really cool old cone shape happening, is we are going to baste the back of it with floral wire. Alrighty, so what you're going to do now is you're going to wrap the whole top with twigs. I'm going to hold this on here, and you are going to slip that underneath.
Is there a
snug it up? No, that's the exact way to do it. Now, you know, I like to tighten mine nice and tight, of course, with the old needle nose pliers, and that just cinches it up even tighter. Perfect. All right, Tasha, we're going to need 3 of these to hang the planter, because basically what you do is this little curlicue down here, you feed it underneath the rim, and you just snug it up like that, and that's what's going to create your hanger. And you need 3 per basket. All right, next step, we're going to line this with our sphagnum moss. So this is beautiful green color now, a little bit moist, so it's going to stick really nice to the walls of our cage. Now what you want to do, Tasha, is jam about 4 inches into the bottom of this thing. And the reason that you want to do that is because as you're watering it during the summer, your soil is going to wash down to the bottom. So you want to make sure you got this nice padding down here so all the soil just doesn't wash out on you.
There we go.
Awesome. I have the perfect spot for it. How about right here?
Ah, love it.
That'll look great. Love it.
Now you were going to tell us the secret of keeping it green all summer long.
You know, after you've got all your sphagnum moss dyed, so that you've got some leftover dye, and you pop it into one of these spray cans. And all you need to do is every now and then just give it a little bit of a mist, and it'll get beautiful and green again. The only thing I want to caution you is the first couple times that you water this, it'll drip out green. Maybe put a pail underneath, so the first few waterings that are green, it's not going to stain anything. And then as the sun bleaches this out, just unhook it, walk in the middle of your lawn, do a little bit of a squirtmeister, and you're done.
Beautiful, and there you go, a hanging basket for the summer.